And welcome everyone to another edition of the Other People Show. And it's a Wednesday night at 10:56, almost 11 p.m. So thank you for tuning in to this show in the studio. Now Keaton is not with us tonight. He's under the weather. He's a little sickly tonight, so we want to send a shout out to him, hoping that he feels better and that he will be back in studio next week for the show. So it's going to be a good show tonight. We're at the home studio, as you can see, and please check out the Other People Show on Facebook and the Other People Show on YouTube. Please do that. Go there, check it out, and check out all the videos that we have. Now we do have, I think we have 985 videos. So we will be getting to the 1,000 video mark very, very soon. So we're very excited about that. We also have a brand new sketch coming out on Christmas. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be the Christmas Spectacular. There isn't an official name at the moment. So yeah, that's going to be coming out the 25th. Also, you can check out, I'll be on WJHL next Thursday at 10 a.m. promoting, and probably on WAXM next Thursday. Now, we do have a very exciting show tonight. I'm in the Christmas spirit. I hope that everyone out there is in the Christmas spirit. And it's going to be probably, let's hope, this is going to be one of the most spectacular Christmases that we have, that we do have. And I hope that that's possible. Now, before we get in, we have a guest coming on in just a few moments, but I want to get into a few things that's been on my mind. Looking back in the past and looking forward to the future, it always seems that things are 20/20 in hindsight, correct? But during those times, we often don't see things that are very, very clear to a lot of other people. Situations that we, decisions that we choose, people that we go out with, even clothes that we wear. In hindsight, you can see clearly, I shouldn't have worn that outfit. I shouldn't have went out with that person. I should have went left instead of right. So we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. We do have the late date coming back. I think it's going to come back in 2022, and it's going to be. I think it's going to go leaps and bounds more so than what we had before. We had a great show before. It's going to be really spectacular now, and I think that you all will really, really enjoy it. Now, tonight on the show, let me go to the itinerary here. But tonight on the show, we do have a lot of fun things coming up. We have the Christmas season, like I said, is upon us, and we're going to dive in and talk a little bit about that. Have you ever liked or disliked an ex's voice? Their voice. Their voice. Do you like their voice? Do you not like their voice? Because I was thinking about this. And I want to talk to Lana when she comes on a little bit about this as well. But a voice is a lot. I don't know if many people like their own voice. I've never really liked or disliked my voice, but a lot of people don't like to hear their own voice spoken aloud, hearing back recordings or video of themselves. But at one point or another, you've dated someone with hopefully a voice. If not, then I guess they have a voice box, and I guess maybe they can change it. I don't know. Can you change a voice if you have a voice box? Can you change it to like whatever voice you want? I don't know. That's neither here nor there. But looking back, I have come to realize, well, I didn't really come to realize, I knew this at the time, that I didn't like one of my ex's voices. It was not even that it was odd or dare I say manly. It was just something about the tonality of her voice always rubbed me the wrong way. But I never said anything because I was in a relationship. And do you want to really say anything? Hey, I don't like your voice. They can't change the voice. I guess if they're talented and they really, really love you, I guess they could change the voice to fit something you like. But, you don't want to have to go to those measures. And does anyone really want to try to change their voice to appease someone else? I'm not sure. So that's another thing we're going to get into tonight. We might talk about some best and worst Secret Santa gifts, and we might also dive into memory, looking back, remembering back things. How clearly are memories, or can memories be wrong? Can my memory of a certain event be completely different and wrong? Wrong in the fact that maybe this memory didn't happen this way. Maybe, a lot of things. I think back when I'm thinking back about certain things in my life, and I sometimes try to sit back and think, well, let me try to remember a memory from 5th grade. Let me try to remember a memory from 4th grade. And I seek out to actually try to pinpoint a certain memory that I have, but how reliable are those memories? Because as we get older, as we experience new things in life, some of those old memories get pushed to the back. When they're not as clear as they used to be, and it gives way to new memories. So that's something that we could also get into. So when we actually get back into the radio studio, we're going to be doing some guess the scene, name that theme, word association, maybe a Mad Lib. So all these other types of things will be going on. Now, I see that we do have a guest here. I don't really want to call her a guest. She's been on the show many, many times. She's been in productions of Trick. She is the host of The Late Date and occasional guest host in segments. She fills in on certain segments of the other people's show. Lana?
Ooh, that was fast.
Hello?
That was fast. I wasn't ready.
Seems that she is a little bit hidden for some reason right now. We'll try to go back to her in just a moment. But I am glad that everyone was able to tune in. It does mean a lot to me, and I do want to continue doing the show. I know that we haven't really done the show as much. I think last week we were off due to I had a sickness. I think I had the coronavirus last week, and probably even now. And but I'm forging through and going to do this show for you. Now, before we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with Lana. I see she's frozen, but I will say my good friend, and if you remember from the past, the co-host Jake, he will be back Saturday. It'll be the first time that him and I will actually have seen each other in person in quite some time. I think we went back to I think you would have to go back to April 2018 before last time Jake and I saw each other in person. We had went to a film festival in New York City, a Ned Burns movie, Tribeca. So it looks like we have Lana back on. Let's join her and see how she is. Lana, how's it going?
I didn't see. Sorry. I just ran and restart everything. I didn't seem like I'm going. You're the one lagging.
Everything going well?
Watching you live.
Okay. How's your what?
I think it's you, not me.
You think it's me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like you paused and stuff. I was watching your opening and you paused and froze on my screen. I kept going, but I didn't.
Really? That's interesting
Yeah.
because on my screen you froze.
And you never froze?
No, I never froze, but it could be. I mean, I guess on the replay we would know. Now, as you heard a little bit of the opening and stuff, I see right now that you have your Christmas tree in the background.
I'm actually in my bedroom.
Okay.
I put up a tree in my bedroom this year only because I have small dogs that like to piss on everything. So it just makes it easier to where I don't have to put up gates and try to block off. And they do.
Right.
I feel like I'm keeping them from living in the house. So.
Well, the tree does look good, and it does look festive, and it looks like over your left shoulder is quite a few gifts. Yes.
That one right there is yours.
Is it?
Yes.
Now, I will say this. I do have a
New
gift.
underwear, people. It's new underwear.
New underwear?
Everybody needs new underwear. Like, it's a generic gift you give to people you don't really care about.
What underwear is the gift you give to people you don't care about?
Well.
Now, I did buy, now I won't say who it's to, a gift who it's to, but I will throw this out there for the audience. I did buy some parachute panties, as I like to call them.
Are you talking about granny panties?
I am.
Whoever's getting those is going to enjoy them. They're going to love you because you want to know what? Those are the most comfortable things ever that a female could wear.
Can you
All
parachute?
females will tell you, I love them.
Can you parachute with them though?
No, you can't parachute with them.
So they're not safe. They're not safety then. Not safety first.
I mean, they're soft.
They are. I mean, they are
safety
soft.
To some
Now,
people.
I've never worn them before, but they do feel soft.
Well, you got to look at how the bathing suit styles have raised up above the belly button.
Yes.
That's because girls know where they starting to see the light. They starting to not care.
What do you mean? What do you?
Female Western are starting to see the light. Like, it's comfortable. It's comfortable.
Now let me ask you this: am I frozen on your screen right now?
You're lagging.
See, you're frozen on my screen right now.
He's gone.
So I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what the audience sees right now.
I don't know. I see me.
I see. I do see.
Fortunately, I don't like seeing me.
Now
I'm just gonna take my hair down.
You're gonna take it down?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I can hear you fine.
This is like for anybody tuning in. Like, this is I'm not in the studio. I'm in my bedroom at home, so it's pajamas, pretty comfortable. I might actually just move and lay in the bed here.
Now, Kristen Stanley is saying, hello, Kristen, is saying that you're frozen on her screen and you're frozen on my screen.
But you can hear me.
We're getting, can hear well, but we can't see you. Yeah, we can hear you, but we can see you, but it's a frozen picture.
Oh my gosh, is that an awful spot?
I mean, it's like your mid sentence.
So my normal, like, odd looking self.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
So I mean,
Right.
people can just see this one.
Let me stop the camera and start it back and see if that helps. I just went off. I just went back on. Can you see me now?
I can see you, but you're still frozen. Just like the Disney movie, Frozen. And I'm noticing here that
never seen it. Can you still? No.
No.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay, now you're kind of moving in a slow motion type way. Like you're a little bit slow. Like it's like you're in slow motion, I guess.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know. Well, we can just leave you like this. We can hear you talking, which is all we 100% need. So
Okay, that'll work.
you did have.
Nobody needs to see me anyways, Adam. I'm kind of looking rough.
I don't think you're looking rough. and I
I'm
don't
ready
think
for bed.
think that you're
I'm
looking
ready for
rough.
bed.
Are you ready for? Are you going to go to bed? It's 11:11 right now.
Then yes, I'm ready for bed.
So okay, well, since we're having a few technical difficulties, you do have a segment that you presented a few weeks ago, and it's very intriguing. You want to set that up for everyone?
Yeah. I told Keaton, but I really wish, because I like to freak him out. I like to mess with Keaton. Obviously from the last show that I was in Atlanta during that show. That was fun. But I would like to keep on going because I have a whole lot more than I could possibly present. And
Right.
And it's a little segment called "Would You Still Eat It?"
Okay.
And it's about if you knew what was in it. And these
Somebody
are
wants to see you in your gesture.
Would you actually still consume it if after I tell you this? Like, would you? I'd kind of like a yes or no from a lot of people. So if the audience or people that are future watching this, if they could tell me, would you still eat it after I told you this? And he mentioned there are so many amount of bugs and stuff like in soups and peanut butter and like segment parts of like insects that there are allowed in food. And it's kind of high. I think it's like 8 insects per can of soup for Campbell's. Like it's like ridiculous.
Before? Do you think you've eaten a bug, like knowingly?
I would knowingly eat bugs if they were. It's stink bug season or ladybug season, depending on what your house has. Stink bugs are actually very healthy. Cricket flour is full protein. It's sustainable. It's actually very, very expensive. It's keto diet friendly. It doesn't have a taste other than flour, and most people, I mean, wouldn't eat it if they knew it, but if you used it, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Okay.
Kind of like things like that, but a little bit more like when you order this. Did you know?
Okay. So did you know?
Would you like me to start the segment? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, please do.
Okay. First ingredient that you might not be aware of. Let's start off with the most least offending. Can you see me now?
You're moving slow, but I can see you and we can hear you. So
hopefully in the interim you'll be able to fix that.
Maybe so.
Which, still up in the air.
I will say this. Just looking at the picture here, my head is like 5 times the size of your head. I have a huge noggin.
I have a pretty big nose. I could get closer, but I have a pretty big nose. Schnoz? But yours is pretty big.
It is, isn't it?
I mean, there are a few things about you that are big, and there are a few things about you that are not so big, so. Can't win them all.
No, you can't win them all.
Yeah.
So, okay, so tell us the ingredients.
So the ingredient is sunscreen. So, the secret ingredient is sunscreen. And it's found in salad dressings. Specifically, the explanation says ranch dressing. Maybe it's just the fat-free. Maybe it's not the really rich. And Wendy's low-fat honey mustard. So, both contain titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide is what's in. What's that sunscreen? I don't know. Worked at a pharmacy or worked in pharmacies. And maybe it's Blue Rhino or whatever. Like you can't have like. It's actually, it turns you blue, and that's what's in those salad dressings.
I don't think I would. I mean, I only eat ranch.
Would you still eat it knowing that there's sunscreen in it?
No, but I think I would continue to eat it with sunscreen. Yes.
So you're okay with eating sunscreen?
Yes, and the
You
reason
know that
being-
sunscreen is bad for the ocean animals, right?
which ocean animals though?
All of them.
The otter, sea otter,
Sea otters,
dolphin,
all the fishes, all the crustaceans.
octopus.
It's actually illegal, I think, in some parts of in some beaches and sunnier states to actually wear sunscreen. They don't want you to. They advise you not.
See, I have to wear sunscreen because I'm very pale. I'm a very pale, almost vampirish individual. So I think
You
if I
know,
would
looking at
eat,
the screen, you're very pale compared to me, and I'm
I'm very
kind of
pale.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
pale skinned.
And I think eating the sunscreen would help from the inside out. So yes, I would eat the sunscreen. So would Hokie.
I'm not sure. My puppy dog is barking in the background. Can everybody hear that?
I think they can. Yeah.
Here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, Hope. No, they're not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it, huh?
Yeah, they were asleep. My dad is here at my house, so
Okay.
he's probably and get excited like we're doing something after waking up from bedtime, like little kids. Okay, the next one, and this is very big. Beaver secretions.
What?
Beaver secretions
In what food?
found in ice cream.
I don't eat ice cream.
Sometimes you do. I've seen you eat ice cream.
Do I?
Explanation, very specific.
Oh man, I need to stop.
The male North American beaver marks its territory by urinating on things. Okay, it's kind of like my dogs. Hence why the presents are up high. No presents under the tree.
So we're eating.
Along with
drinking,
urine, it secretes a liquid called castoreum,
That's gross.
which gives us a really sweet smell, and it actually in flavor of vanilla. So vanilla ice cream that says other natural flavors, those beaver secretions by the FDA are considered natural flavors. They don't actually have to list that it's castoreum, beaver secretions, but that's what they do to enhance the flavor of vanilla in vanilla ice cream.
I would definitely not eat beaver.
You're not eating vanilla ice cream anymore.
No more. No moss. No moss.
Beaver secretions.
No. I like beaver.
And it's the male secretions. So I mean it just
You know, I want to add the word secretion to another list on the list for
to the words you don't like.
secretions. Yes.
Secretions.
I'm not pleased. I'm not. That makes me.
I'm not pleased. I'm never eating. I'm glad the ice cream machine is broken at McDonald's. Upon other reasons, I'm never eating there.
Never again.
Mm-mm.
Never again.
Speaking of McDonald's. Hair remover. Hair removal.
Hair removal.
Yeah, hair remover.
Oh,
Like
hair
Nair.
remover.
Remember that Nair?
McDonald's.
You'd put it on and it just like your hair would fall out once you put it on under your arms. Are you sleepy?
No, I don't know if I'm sleepy. Look at this.
Hair removal was actually found in the McGriddle sandwiches at McDonald's. They use the main ingredient in because it's the maple flavored
Yeah.
that they want to, and it's called sodium acid pyrophosphate.
You had mentioned about the
It's
breakfast.
generally regarded as safe. It's used to maintain color and moisture. And other things, it's just like a cheap alternative to put something in baked goods, so it looks like so think muffins, McGriddles that are like. But yeah, sodium acid is pyrophosphate is actually found in like let's say T-gel, like prescription type of you have serious like psoriasis or something, shampoos and things. They put that in McGriddles.
No McGriddles for me anymore.
Well, you said after just like a few days ago you was never eating McDonald's again except for breakfast.
No, now I'm not. That will stand. What is today? I want to make a
So
pledge.
you wouldn't eat it anymore. Vanilla
No,
ice cream, McGriddles are off the
I mean,
table.
no more
But
McGrill.
sunscreen and salad dressings, you're saying yes?
I'll do that because I do need to be, I don't want the UV rays. And I feel like if the sunscreen is going from inward out, then I'm double protected, even triple.
How sunscreen works.
I know. But it doesn't.
It's not. But it does take sunscreen at least 30 minutes to 1 hour to absorb in your skin. You don't get sunburned on the top layer of your you don't get sunburned on your epidermis. It's actually a few layers down closer to your dermis. So that red that's happening, it's not the top layer that you're burning. It's actually lower in your skin that's burning, and it's burning outwards. You're welcome.
So you're saying that we should eat sunscreen and lick it?
No, I'm saying you should put sunscreen on
And then lick it.
30 minutes to an hour before you go out into the sun. And if you're all out of sunscreen, then you can use the low-fat ranch dressing from Burger King or the fat-free honey mustard from Wendy's as a quick fix to save your skin.
I mean, that's doable. Yeah, I guess that's possible.
I have a few others that aren't written down.
Okay. What's another one you have?
I'm just asking, did you eat it?
I've eaten the McGriddle.
Did you eat this? Because this is a real thing. Did you eat this? Back in the early 90s, McDonald's, now we have apples in the meals and stuff that you can choose in the milk. But when they first started the initiative to try to get healthier, not just offer French fries, they actually offered, and my oldest sister remembers this. I don't remember ordering it or wanting to order it. Of course, we didn't eat out a lot, especially McDonald's.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Bubblegum flavored broccoli was on the menu at McDonald's. Did you eat it?
What? I've never heard of such a thing. What?
It sure happened.
Bubblegum flavored
And
broccoli.
if anybody could just comment if they tried it and what it was like, I'd appreciate it. Because, my sister is 11 years, but I was alive and well in early 90s. So
I'm not going to try this, but I do want to look it up because I can't believe a thing even existed. That's crazy.
You look it up. I'm just going to.
I believe you 100%.
You should. You should.
But I would never try it though.
I just am interested to see how many people have tried it because it did exist. It was something they offered on the menu.
Please leave a comment down below if you've tried this, and you say that you have tried this.
I have not tried the bubblegum broccoli. My sister at that age would have been over the age of 18.
Right.
I would have only been less than 10. So
no.
And I was still under that umbrella of live at home. We just didn't go out to eat much. I think McDonald's was after the fair that came to the county.
Yeah.
And that was once a year. That's the only time at that age we would have been able to eat McDonald's.
Okay.
And it was just because it was it was a nice thing because we just didn't get it.
Right.
We could.
Now, do you remember at McDonald's? McDonald's used to have personal pan pizzas.
They had the pizzas. They had fried chicken too.
I don't remember.
Just like Hardee's. Hardee's fried chicken was good.
It was good chicken?
It was good chicken. I was in high school and used to run cross country, and a lot of time our route would run past Hardee's. I'd run on in there, and I'd literally be eating chicken as I'm running back to the school.
Would you be running with chicken?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Interesting. Fun. Now this is a segment
that can be verified. I care to let
that you need every so often to continue this segment, correct?
Every so often, because those are just a few things. But I also want to and I hope people wouldn't eat this. This is not something anybody should eat. but it's just a little fun fact for you that I came across today that I wanted to add into this. Do not eat this.
What, a butthole?
No, but I will tell you that 1 gallon of gasoline has 31,000 calories in it, which is enough calories to like keep a person alive for about 15 days.
Gasoline?
Gasoline has 31,000 calories, 1 gallon.
Survive on drinking.
Don't eat gasoline, people, but I don't know why they would have measured the calorie level of that, but
Well,
I mean, don't eat gasoline. But I was like, that's interesting. How much gas did you put in your car? Well, I'm a little low on money. 2,000 calories in. And just walk on, and people be like, what? So if everybody just could calculate, that would be fun.
yes.
Or
So,
interesting.
it looks like
You're
we're
frozen to me
kind
now.
of, we're having some kind of, my face is frozen ridiculously on the screen. We're having some technical issues tonight, but everything seems to be okay. Now you're frozen.
I am going to unplug my telephone and move across the room.
Okay. Well, we are almost at the half-hour mark, so I wanted to ask before we wrap up. Now you had brought this point to me just in casual conversation for a while back, and I've been thinking about it since. Not liking someone's voice and how detrimental that is to having a successful relationship. Because if you don't like their voice, you're not going to be able to communicate and have a good relationship. Am I
Now,
correct?
I don't like my voice whatsoever.
Why?
It seems, what did you call it? It seems manly. It doesn't seem like lyrical or feminine. And
You don't have a manly voice.
Like I'm not like people, I don't know, like a tone. And I have a tone that people don't actually
Here.
hear. There's a lot of times people are like, I never understand what you say because I can't hear you. And I think it's just the tone I speak in,
Right.
or the fact that I think I'm speaking loud.
But you're not.
Because I've got a lot of hearing loss in my ears, and people don't realize that does affect how I hear myself and what I sound like. So I'm not able to project my voice very well.
Now, one thing that you're able to project upon is throwing things, and that's one of your favorite hobbies, correct?
So is yours. Throwing shade.
I throw temper tantrums.
Over the past year, I have noticed that I have thrown a lot of drinks. Mid-February, or like first 2 weeks of February, I threw my first drink at someone.
How did you feel? Did you like that? The feeling?
I threw it in the face.
Did you like the feeling?
No, I felt bad. I did apologize, but I did say you deserved that because I asked you to stop once.
And you didn't.
Shame on you.
Right.
I asked you to stop twice. Shame on me for not making you stop. And that was. So.
Well, I've not thrown anything.
There are inappropriate things and triggers to say that, but usually when I throw my drinks, it's usually my drink.
Right.
And I've noticed that I will like slam it down and it'll just spill everywhere, and I'm like, my drink is spilled. I have to clean it up. And I'm without a drink now.
Right.
And it can be iced coffees, PTTs. The important things that I don't want to lose, but I can get so frustrated that you're just good at throwing shade.
Just shade? Yeah, I guess I am. Well, Lana, I think we're gonna end the show tonight. We're having a few technical difficulties, but I am glad.
We are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave and exit the studio. Tell everybody hello. Vanilla ice cream, salad dressings, McGriddles, gasoline. I don't know if you should be eating those things or not.
Or maybe they should and tell us.
But I've told you what they.
They should eat them and then tell us how they feel afterwards. That's what they should do.
Gasoline. That was just an interesting caloric fact. That like why are we getting the caloric value of gasoline for everybody to know? I'm not sure. I can't figure that out. But anyways, it was nice joining you. I'm going to let you leave and end this show, and hopefully people will tune in. We have a Christmas special coming up. Adam, please tell everybody about that.
Now
it's been fun.
Now we do have. Are you off for tonight?
I'm off. I'm going to let you end the show. I'm just yes.
Well, thanks for joining us, and thank you, Lana.
I'm in the bed.
Okay, we'll put you back backstage. So thanks for joining. And I'm glad that she was able to join in and talk a little bit about that. We had Casey and Elizabeth that were going to join us as well, but we're having a little bit of technical issues, so we won't have them on tonight. But we do have the Christmas special. It's untitled as of now, coming out on Christmas Day at noon. So I'll be on WJHL next Thursday at 11 and WAXM probably next Wednesday at 9 to promote. Please check out the Other People Show on Facebook and YouTube. We're approaching our 1,000 video. So that's really cool. And thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will catch you all next time. The Other People Show. Good night.